Welcome back to Rogue Trader. We are currently at the Alpha Row port. And I was going to head over to the Void ship, but I have second thoughts about this place. I will keep exploring for a little while longer. We might be able to find something interesting in the docks.
Good lies beyond.
Or in the Shadow Quarter. I've been given a quest by a Hieronymus. And I don't believe that one leads me into the quarantine zone, so we have a high chance we might be able to do it today. Hangar A1, can I go in there? Also look around for nooks and crannies. Kiava Gamma Refugee. Yeah, I was supposed to talk to this guy, I remember him. The refugees from Kiavagama are looking at you, some with apprehensive frowns, some with unconcealed gratitude. I need information. What happened on Kiavagama and how did you end up here?
I told you everything back in the square. Things are rough on Kiavagama. Maybe there isn't even a Kiavagama anymore. The planet was attacked by a horde of heretics. They shouted unholy prayers and cut down people left and right. We heard everything from orbit, listening to one voxcast after another. We realized there wasn't anyone left to save, so we thought we'd run. But then it was like our crew went mad somehow. The captain smashed his own head against the cogitator, and so did half of the officers. Everyone who survived did their best to steer the ship into warp, and here we are. Only 3 ships made it out alive. Ours being one of them. We don't know what happened to the other 2. They never made it to Footfall. Maybe they disappeared in the warp. Or maybe something else happened to them.
What became of the ship that you used to get here? It is the property of the von Valancius dynasty.
Apologies, we couldn't save it. The ship was damaged during the escape. We're lucky it got us all the way to Footfall. It's at the far docks, but there isn't much use of it anymore. It doesn't look like it's going to fly anywhere. And the local
Recolligers, probably, have already removed some of the valuable parts.
You can send your people to take apart whatever is left, scavenge some components.
Hello?
The map of the Expanse was revealed to me before the Sea of Souls roiled and tangled the paths. How did you desperate ones reach Footfall all the way from the Kranak system without navigator? But please forgive my worthless words. We're feeling our way in the dark, you could say. All we had is some old maps. We prayed to the God Emperor day and night while our helmsman plotted the course. A miracle it must have been, your ladyship.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. You were hurling accusations at your masters. That is a sign of treason, and it must be punished accordingly. Do you realize this?
Please have mercy. A few idiots shouted some things, that's all. We shut them up ourselves already. It was their grief and fear talking. Please don't punish the rest of us for it. Vituperation directed at the Adeptus Mechanicus was likewise registered. Denial is meaningless.
Come now, Shireen, relent. What can an illustrious rogue trader expect from wretches in rags, whose weak spirit could not withstand a single blow of fate? I might go with this option for this particular one. You are pardoned. You may board my ship and continue to serve the von Valancius dynasty.
Praise be to the Emperor. We're saved and pardoned. We'll do as we're told. We won't say another word.
Okay, so we did have something to do in the... Yeah, I meant to come see these guys. There they go. Are they going to disappear? No, they just went by the ship.
Five functionary Elagar Quistores. Who are you? You're not talking to me, bureaucrat. Some guards.
Have we been up here before? Oh yeah, this is where we opened the door to that hangar. So let's go to the rest of Footfall, I guess. Let's go to the Shadow Quarters, have another look, see if we can find the cultists Hieronymus talked about. I know one thing for sure. We are not allowed in the quarantine zone just yet. So that one will have to wait. Is that a paper down there? Oh, it's inside the quarantine zone. Right. Okay then. How about these goods? Wait! I can get that. Oh, it's one of these things.
A tantalizing anomaly.
Oh, one more of these. Do you think this is a sign? What is this guy doing? Okay. A dark hideout. Well.
Tapestry of a world. I am the rogue thread.
Hello? Let's be mindful of traps. I don't know what to... Ooh, Anver thugs. I think we found them. This has to be the place. Aren't we in the sewers? The man with the shaggy mop of dark hair is dressed and armed about as well as everyone else in here. And yet he is unmistakably the leader. He takes a step toward you. He chuckles. He spreads his arms wide in a welcoming gesture. My guests! What a joy it is to see you in my humble refuge. I see you've come here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? You already know the answer, heretic. Abelard, would you kindly inform this bandit vermin that we've come to execute him? Abelard glowers menacingly and says in his best officer voice, by the order of the head of the von Valancius dynasty, a fully recognized rock trader with all the attendant rights and privileges, including authority on footfall, you riffraff are hereby sentenced to death. May the Emperor have mercy on your souls, for we will show none. Bloated old masters of the universe who don't realize that their time has passed. You think you can scare me? Do you even know what our name means, outsider? Footfall calls us the Anvers. They do not stop to look, listen, learn. Auxilio non veniet. Help will not come. The maw has closed. The Coronos Expanse is on its own now. A new era has come, and we're its sovereigns. Beep boop beep boop boop beep boop beep beep boop beep. Whoa, what did he do?
Your demise.
I will take you down.
Toxin? The character suffers 10 toxin damage each round. I'm sorry? How about them though? They don't have the effect. Are they immune to it? Let's get everyone in position. Pascal here. There's no room to breathe in here, actually. I'll go as far as possible, even though that would hurt me plenty, but I will do it. Abelard? With me? Yeah, sure. Argenta? Here. We might be able to take a shot at that guy back there. I don't know what you do yet. So I'm just gonna place you here next to, close to Argenta. And Cassia... Actually, I'll put Pascal on the other side. Hold on. Pascal... Right there. Cassia? Close to Argenta, please.
My vow is to serve.
Machine Spirit Communion. Let's put this here.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
This one right here. And finally this one right here.
Binaric override.
80 HP. These guys are pretty weak. Have eyes on most of them, actually.
My vow is to serve.
Can I take a shot at him without shooting myself?
Request approved.
The answer is no.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
If the toxin lasts for this long, we should probably end this fight as fast as possible then.
Away.
How much HP do you have? 187. Okay. Let's mark some people for death. 1,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
2,
Doubt is for the weak.
and 3.
This is why I was chosen. I'll do
Yes, indeed! He's on fire.
it. As the Emperor commands,
Yeah!
faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's go, Argenta! That's my girl. I'm surprised they're not going for Pascal, who is currently under no... Ouch.
Hold on.
Under no cover. I don't like being on fire, though.
Soothe my soul.
Idiot! Okay, that's good for me, I guess. The shotgun boy might need to die.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Doesn't have a lot of HP. This guy is behind cover, though.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's go after the leader.
As duty demands.
Okie doke. Can I remove burning off of me?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, Abelard seems okay. Can I get a shot at things again? No, apparently not. I should have done this earlier.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
He has so many buffs!
Okay, okay, good. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Too bad. I'm still standing.
What a freaking idiot! I must step away from the flames. Yeah, yeah, scream all you like. Go over there.
Wicked thought.
Kill him.
Another one is shattered. A maelstrom of madness!
Yeah! Okay, go after him! Behind him, please. I am still on fire, god damn it. Kill him!
Let's see.
Again!
Schemes within schemes.
He learned his lesson. Oh, can I also do this? Yes.
What if?
Oh, he parried! Son of a bitch!
Let's see.
He's parrying everything I'm doing!
Wicked thought. Okay, now I'm really riled up.
Jai, why did you take damage? Let's see what you can do. The target's next attack will ignore cover and will double the effective distance. Let's empower our next attack. Who can you see? Also, how much damage do these things do? 6 to 10, 6 to 9. We can kill this man.
I can do that with the right incentive. You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
You can't do this on yourself, can you?
Don't get too cocky.
This is not ideal, but I'll take the shot nonetheless.
The scriptural prophecy of Messiah condemns you.
Well done! Voice of command. Can I do this on yourself? No. Take aim. The target's next attack will ignore cover and will have double the effective distance. I'll give this to Argenta.
Am I getting paid for this?
I've suffered worse.
Kill him!
Reduced to dust.
Am I still on fire? No, doesn't look like it. Well, the problem now is that I've moved, so I don't have another chance to get closer to these fools.
Indeed.
Meaning I'm on my own. Oh, wait, I can take a shot at them.
At your beck and call.
There we go. This guy is still alive!
Damage is negligible.
Oh, come on, buddy. Do they all have debuffs? They all have debuffs. Since they're not aiming for me, I might want to move a little closer next turn.
Brace yourself, Abelard. Let's get to it.
Did you just heal yourself?
But an illusion.
This should ignore cover, right?
I'll do it.
It did ignore cover. I am pretty pleased.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Show me what you
Don't you dare! This guy is also very tanky.
If I may,
Give Argenta another shot.
This is why I was chosen.
Is he on fire? Yes. Let's finish this guy off. Abelard can kill that guy later.
another foe painted black.
Extra turn with full AP
I'll
and
show you
MP.
why
Let's do it.
navigators are
As the
weird.
Emperor commands, I act.
Only downside is I had to reload. Meaning we'll go
Faith
straight
without
up
deeds
for
eradicated.
that guy and finish him off. Oh my god. Awesome. You're too far, aren't you? I'm really far off. Son of a bitch!
A genius at work. Schemes within schemes within schemes.
Jai, can you take the shot? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'll bring her a little closer then. We have to turn that shit off.
I can do that with the right incentive.
No, you can't.
Tell
Apparently.
me, and it is done. You've got a problem?
23 damage.
Don't get too cocky.
Come on, girl.
I'd like to, but I can't.
Give this to
Am I
Argenta.
getting paid for this?
I took care of this one.
71 damage. Oh my goodness. The officer immediately grants an ally additional MP equal to 9. Yes. Go, my boy. Go.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Can I turn this off? No, I can't reach it. But I can fuck this guy up.
Someone else can do this.
No, I'm not gonna attack myself. Wow, where did this guy come from? I know I saw like 2
I will
enemies
do
left,
my
but...
duty.
Kill him.
Victory is reduced to dust.
I don't need to do sworn enemy. Just endurance.
Damage is manageable.
Can we see that guy? If I place you, let's say, here. Yeah, you can see him. Alright. So let's do
Running binary override.
this.
Request approved.
Okay.
Running binary override.
And this. And finally, take the shot.
Request approved. Weapon function successfully terminated.
Just a minor setback.
There will be no peace.
Turn that
in
shit
my
off.
wake.
Why is
Ow.
ringing?
Wait, nothing happened. Oh, it's going away. Okay, are we good? Doesn't look like we took any extra damage. What is this? Anver Chainsword. Hello, welcome to my collection. And Pirate's Eye Patch. Plus 20 to coercion and applies, excuse me, a -5 penalty to awareness. What I want to see is this. Welcome to the team. This chain axe is also pretty freaking good. I don't know if I like your weapons very much. Maybe I should give you a sniper rifle. But can you do sniper rifle? Let me see. Her ballistic skill is 60. Her weapon skill is 35. I can give her a sniper rifle. But which? There's this, but is this the best sniper rifle I have? 14 to 20. This one is even better, the long lasts. From newest to oldest. Which doesn't freaking work. Bringer of Terror, it's terrible, no. Votary of the Lex Imperialis, I think this is the one Abelard was using before his current weapon. Autogun, this is a sniper, the normal. Sniper rifle. Scrappy lasgun. Another lasgun. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can roll with this. Do we have anything to give you? Let's see. Braces grant aware 5 bonus to tech use. Your tech is 80. It's not bad. You don't have... Yeah, you cannot use this one. -5 coercion. Hold on. Coercion. Info. Manipulate other people through intimidation and reach their desired goals with via threats and pressure during dialogue. She doesn't need that. Anything else? Do we get any other weapons? Eldari weapon proficiency. Is that this is very specific. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's see what else we got. A hand flamer. Would you be interested in a hand flamer? Shuriken pistol. Show me the other weapons, goddammit. This is better. And this is better than the other one. Flame weapon oh, she doesn't have that. Okay. So she can't use it. Right. Might be able to find a better weapon for her. I have a vast collection of goods. How about this combat shotgun? Hold on. Oh, the one he has is 2025. Yeah, that makes a difference. Alright. Next up. Adrenaline War Boots. At the start of the wearer's turn, they gain 20% dodge until the end of the round. Until the end of the round, though? I could give this to... How do I use these? They make a lot of noise. You have boots. I have boots, but... yeah. Oh, no, no, no. I'm happy with my boots. What about your boots? UMP. Can give this to him. Or to her. Oh, you're wearing an armored body glove. Hold on. I can hook you up. There you go. Even better. I have 87 of these. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this one's better. And then, where are the boots? Sure, why not? More loot.
What lies beyond?
Should be wary of traps. You never know down here. Another multi-key. All right. Found out more about the strange gang. Oh, we completed it. Battered spirit. Wait for the situation to resolve itself. So we can go now. We can leave. That was the main thing I was interested in, finding this place. And we did find it. Let's get out of here. was very sneaky. I'm glad we found it. Alright, to the rest of Footfall. We have to get back down here.
A tantalizing anomaly.
Yeah, you keep seeing these things on the floor. They're everywhere, actually.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Should we go to the atrium? I'm gonna have a look at the atrium. Carnival Barker, yeah, okay. That was Hieronymus's quest, correct? He's not gonna talk to me anymore. Let's get out of here.
My nerves are frayed.
Warehouse? What warehouse? I've never been down there. Go. Hello? Visitor record, there are different dates, but only 2 names. So, wait, hold up here. This connects... There is a path to the sewers. Isn't this where I came from originally?
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Okay, we're back here again. Yeah, I remember this place. Never mind, we've been here. Let's go back to the ship. No, don't go back to the ship. No. What's this? Nothing else worth taking, so... And to the rest of Footfall.
What lies beyond?
The rest of Footfall. Dreams and stories. I have another quest in Alpha Row? Dreams and stories. The hint mentioned a small quay and large windows. That sounds like part of Footfall's Void Dog Alpha Row. Small quay. I have no idea what a small quay is. What the fuck is a small quay?
Wake.
Let's have a look around, sure. Small quay. Whoa, what's this? Note from the cache by the dock windows. The answer is Close Seeker. Remember the words realizing. Remember the place, a tunnel in the shadow of a bridge. A bridge in the shadow of the great statue. Look for a cache in the old tunnel in the shadow. Oh my god, this is taking us everywhere. Is it even worth it? There was something else I wanted to do. It's in my inventory somewhere, and I have to find it. It's a note. Internal report. No. This. May the Emperor's faithful forever remain in the light of his favor. Let me first express my condolence on the tragic death of the most honorable Theodora von Valancius. Blah, 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 blah. Taking the reins of the von Valancians dynasty in an hour most dire when grim portents of dark events to come are surfacing throughout the Corona's expanse. I have... Oh, there's more to... How do I read this? There we go. From you have a trusted friend within the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, a receptive confidant on whom you can rely. Should the dark times ahead... Okay. Thanks, I guess.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
The hint mentioned a tunnel in the shadow of a bridge in the shadow of a great statue. It must be referring to the shadow quarters. Oh, we cannot do that right now. This part of the shadow quarters is currently under quarantine. Never mind then, we're leaving. It is time to go. Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship systems are complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of.
I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double-check the route to Dargonus and discovered that it is not much the one recorded in the Atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for traveling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas, one after the other, and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Warp storms are our enemies, just like heretics and demons. It is a shame they can't be dispersed with a flamer or a bolter. Now we can be certain that the problems with astropathic communication the Coronux expands are no coincidence. There is a work disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds of the Von Valancius Protectorate as soon as possible. I am talking about Janus, Dargonus, and Kiava Gamma. Charting new routes so they can be reached and restoring control will be the necessary next step. What would the consequences of losing contact with these worlds be? A world deprived of connection to its neighboring systems and the Coronus Expanse's infrastructure can only rely on itself. And their capabilities are often limited. For example, Janus does not have a fleet of its own. Pirates, cultists, heretics, xenos, anyone could prey on the helpless planet. The loss of communication is a threat to your position. A rogue trader with no protectorate to back them is one that grows weaker by the day. The Voxmaster is entirely correct. You are rogue trader Pontificus von Valancius, the successor to Theodora von Valancius, one of the most influential women to the side of them all. But you are also new to the business of governing. Many will doubt your competence and try to carve up your protectorate so they can snatch a piece for themselves. It is important to show your potential allies and foes that you are in control of the situation, which is why the sooner we reclaim these lost worlds, the better. Abelard, what is your opinion? Which world should we deal with first? Rediscovering the Agri world will supply your protectorate with something none of your servants can do without: sustenance. The importance of basic supplies should not be underestimated. Just look at Footfall in its current pitiful state. On the other hand, I am concerned by the rumors concerning Kiava Gamma. There have been no problems on Janus for many years, but something is very wrong with the industrial world right now. Delay must cost us the entire planet. Trust I do not have to explain the capital world. Losing it would make us the laughingstock of the other dynasties. Besides, the loss of chronicles and ledgers would spell a bureaucratic catastrophe. So all three systems are equally vital to the Protectorate. It falls to you to decide which should be brought into the fold before the rest, Lord Captain. Tell me about Janus.
The surface of Janus was altered extensively so the planet could be designated an agri-world. It is a powerful food base capable of supplying the burgeoning protectorate and exporting provisions to the outer worlds at the same time. Janus owes much of its prosperity to the Governor House of Viet. Under its leadership, the world has grown even more prosperous year after year, securing shipments and taxes while keeping the workforce tightly controlled. Very well. Our course is clear. Do my officers have any other issues that require immediate attention? That is all, Lord Captain. The vessel and the crew await your instructions and are ready to depart Footfall immediately, should you so desire. I would like to talk to our new friend, Jai.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back, if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
Tell me about your business in the Coronos Expanse.
My trade means knowing the right people and non-people. Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers. My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum in the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how much they charge for any particular curio at the Footfall Market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Sherin. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too, if your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean.
Do you do business with the enemies of humanity?
It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
The things we do for profit and gain, right?
Emperor be praised. You took the words right out of my mouth.
You have many talents.
Thank you, Sherin. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
Tell me about the Xenos of the Coronos Expanse.
Vicious, cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos in sight. Those Aji are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets. The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels.
You could be sitting back reaping the fruits of your own work. So why have you chosen to embrace the vicissitudes of life aboard a void ship?
You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on Footfall. I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Sherin. I do not want that.
Jaya speaks measuredly, with just the right amount of laziness in her voice, but her performance cannot conceal the slight tremble in her voice. Whatever Jaya is afraid of, that is what drove her off Footfall. What about your gang that stayed back at Footfall? Do you trust them?
Do I trust the trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine. On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
Are you really that rich?
Compared to the rabble on Footfall, perhaps. Compared to you... Be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladium. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
Greedy. Let's talk about something else.
I think we've said all there is to say on this topic.
You don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium. The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
How did you escape from Ifrit?
I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life.
Why did you choose to come to the Corona's Expanse?
The Keronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped, Shireen. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Keronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off. Unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
Judging by your implants, you've had quite a few close shaves over the years.
Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune. I learned my lesson and started taking the longer way around. Except I haven't had any big windfalls since.
Thank you for sharing this.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
I have seen enough of the shiny wrapping of the Corona's Expanse. Tell me about its dark side.
The dark side is the real Coronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen?
How do they do things on Footfall?
Dynasties drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica. And dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content.
Tell me about the Casbalica mission.
An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum. Every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case... Forgive me, Shireen. I'm not too fond of the ones I am forced to share the market with. Especially since they are nowhere near as good as me.
Are you one of the Casbalica's robber barons?
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Casbalica.
How did you become a Casbalican agent?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Casbalica to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
Tell me about the cold trade.
It really is simple, Shireen. The Casbalica runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Casbalican agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman.
Let's change the subject.
Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen.
Did you know Theodora von Valancius, my predecessor?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe, and I, a pathetic speck, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Shireen, and in my eyes, that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you.
I have no idea what she was to me. You keep using words I don't understand, like calling me Shireen.
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Coronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly dabblers, our base passions and desires. Take Arji, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Ajim means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag. It means fool and little brother and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
I mean, I already know we cannot romance Argenta, probably because of who she is, so I'm gonna give this one a try.
You must forgive my prying, but has the esteemed princess's heart been claimed by some lucky fellow?
Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Only rogue traders have not yet featured among Jai Hedari's intimate friends. Why do you ask, Shireen?
I enjoy being with you. I would like us to spend more time together.
Oh, Shireen. With a few words, you have managed to make my heart flutter like a songbird caught in the snare of a skilled hunter. You enjoy being with me. Perhaps you even find me amusing? Every girl dreams of hearing that she will make a fine toy and a worthy diversion.
I do not see you as a toy. I just like you.
I understand. I'm just having a little fun, Shireen. I can't possibly just say, oh, I like you too. Words as dry and dull as a voidsman's dinner. They are unworthy of us. If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being your romantic partner. Ask soon, Shireen.
Oh my god! Drop to one knee! I'm going for it.
My dazzling one, can I trust that you hold in your heart at least the smallest drop of regard for me?
I simply cannot reject so ardent an admirer. To insult such sincere passion would be a wicked act in the eyes of the Exalted One.
At least take her out to dinner first, you know?
I am inviting you to dinner. Over some decent wine, I'm sure we shall find a fertile topic of conversation.
I have no doubt that you are a wonderful conversationalist, Shireen. I will make a note of your invitation and make sure to take you up on it when I next get hungry. But if the feelings in your soul have become a fire that is burning you up from within, then you may express them by bestowing a gift upon your humble servant.
Get off my ship! Okay.
Was there some business you wish to discuss?
Oh, Shireen, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Shireen, the Exalted One himself brought us together the day you crossed Vladim's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what people on my world say when such a thing happens? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. She points at the container in front of her. One contains a polished Eldari rifle, a rare model, and the other holds an ornate sword. I am sharing what I've gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honor of our wildly successful, though suddenly struck, friendship.
Shrug.
A truly wonderful gift. I accept it with gratitude. I knew you would appreciate the Xenos mastery of their craft.
Jaya beams at you, curling a lock of black hair around an augmented finger. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interested Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well, my network runs even without my participation, but when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall. Rivals envious of my success. Falco especially. I am certain the theft of the cargo was his doing, but I can never predict what that Ashmag will do next. And while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the Expanse, it could crack down on people of my profession at any moment. Go on. If the rogue trader put in a good word for me with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it. A little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmag's schemes, far better than any refractor field. And even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. And the best part of all is that this will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seals. My informants tell me that the palace is located on Dargonus, your capital world. You see how everything has aligned so wonderfully, and of course I will repay you in kind. That sounds simple enough. I will help you. Exalted One bless you, Shireen. I couldn't find better business partner in all the Expanse. Friendship is a gift from the Exalted One, and we must cherish it. And you will have no complaints about our friendship, Serene. I may not be a trade representative of the Imperium just yet, but I can still help you with whatever you need. You must have some faction in mind that you would like to establish relations with. The severe Drusians, the hot-headed pirates of the Casbalica. You merely need to use the right words like a key for a lock, and people will open their hearts to you, or their wallets. I will arrange everything, you merely have to ask. I think I'll take this. Because there must be other means to get to the different factions than this. The pirates, though, I mean, it's your bread and butter. I wouldn't mind having closer ties to the pirates of the Expanse. Not a problem, Shireen. I will have my people put in a good word for you in the right circles. I will humbly wait until you steer your vessel toward Dargonus. The Mercantum Tabula Officiale. It sounds almost as majestic as the Warrant of Trade. Where am I? Oh, I was not even sitting on my throne. God damn it. Alright, perfect timing. Let's take a short break, and I will see you all in the next episode of Rogue Trader. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.